vertigo of the gods. Welcome, vertigo of the gods. Scholar-assisted, anointed, chosen, assisted, astral, arc, mind, lift, archangel, hell's jokers, 14-day trial, no risk, not dead, simpleton, terminal slam, dark chosen, JK, not a clown, choice, wisdom, spirit, awakening, channel, anointed, chosen, assisted, rise up, lol. Start your research, fellow travelers on this path of life. Do you ever feel adrift, like the world is a chaotic sea, and you've lost your compass? You're not alone. So many feel today a profound sense of being lost and disconnected from their purpose, their true selves. But I'm here to tell you, that feeling is not your end. It is a stirring, a sign that deep within you, a divine spark yearns to be found to ignite your way. Across all lands, through all times, humanity has felt this pull towards something greater. We have seen the divine reflected in countless forms, given countless names. The God of the open sky, the God of the fertile earth, the divine mother, the guiding ancestor. These are not separate powers, but facets of the same ultimate, loving essence that is the source of all. And that essence resides within you. Your destiny is not some external prize to be won, but the unfolding of this inner, sacred potential. Stop looking around outside for who you are meant to be. Turn inward. The map of your destiny is written on your soul, a gift from the one who is all. Your journey begins now. Listen to the spark within. Welcome to a space where we explore the deepest questions of the heart and soul. And if you're watching this, perhaps you feel the weight of the world, and that seems increasingly chaotic, leaving you feeling uncertain, disconnected, even lost. It is a common experience in these times. This searching for a solid ground, for meaning, for your place in it all. But what if being lost is simply the universe's invitation to embark on a profound journey of discovery? Not a journey to find something external to complete you, but a journey inward to uncover the magnificent truth of who you really are. Think of the divine throughout history, in every corner of the globe, and in every culture, in every tradition. Humanity has reached for the sacred. We've seen the face of the divine in the fierce power of nature, the quiet wisdom of the ancients, and the boundless love of the Creator. Different names, different stories, different forms. American God, African God, the myriad deities of Asia, and so many more. These diverse expressions are not of a separate entity, but like different languages speaking of the same unspeakable mystery. They are the echoes of one, the singular, infinite source from which all life springs. And you, dear friend, are your unique echo of that same divine source. Your longings, your talent, and your deepest knowings, these are not random. They are the signature of the sacred within you, guiding you towards your true path, your unique identity. One path to freedom, to realize your destiny, is to honor the inner divinity. To listen to its whispers and to courageously follow where it leads. It is a path of unfolding, of becoming more fully who you are created to be. Don't be afraid of the lostness. It is often in the wandering that we truly find ourselves, guided by the divine light within. Greetings and welcome in a world that often feels fragmented and overwhelming. Many of us are searching for purpose, for connection, for a sense of belonging, for the key to unlocking our potential. If you feel lost in the noise, questioning your path, know that you are not alone. This is a feeling, is a shared human experience, a sign of a soul yearning for deeper meaning. But I invite you to see this moment not as an end, but as a beginning to a profound awakening. An awakening to the truth of your inherent worth and the incredible destiny that awaits your embrace. Consider the vastness of the divine, the ultimate reality that underlies all existence. For millennia across continents and cultures, humanity has sought to understand and connect with its power. From the Americas to the Africa, from the ancient lands to Asia, to every island and shore, we have perceived the sacred in ways that reflect our unique journeys and understandings. We speak of the American God, the African God, the pantheons of Asia, and the breathtaking diversity of names and forms. Yet, like the countless threads of a magnificent tapestry, these are not separate entities, but interwoven expressions of a single, indivisible divine source. The one great mystery manifesting in ways we cannot comprehend, each tradition offering a unique lens through which to glimpse this infinite. And you, right now, are a vital thread in this cosmic tapestry. Your existence is not random. This is not a coincidence. You are infused with the same divine essence, a unique expression of one. Your destiny is not predetermined fate that removes your agency, but a potential woven into the fabric of your being, waiting for you to actively participate in its unfolding. Realizing your destiny is your journey of deep listening to the quiet wisdom within, the intuition that guides you, the passions that ignite your spirit. It's about recognizing the divine, the spark that animates you and all of life, and allowing it to illuminate your path. This path will have twists, turns, challenges, triumphs. But with every step you take, in alignment with your inner truth, with every act of courage and compassion, you weave your unique thread more vibrantly into the tapestry of existence. Don't be discouraged by feelings of being lost. It is often fertile ground for which true purpose arises. Embrace your search, trust the inner spark, and step boldly into the unfolding of your magnificent divinity-inspired destiny.
Welcome to the deep dive. You ever get that feeling like you're adrift, searching for a bit more direction maybe, or some deeper meaning in life?
Yeah, it's incredibly common, isn't it? Something many people grapple with.
Totally. And today we're diving into that, but from a really, well, let's say integrated angle. We've pulled together insights from a whole range of spiritual traditions.
And the surprising thing is how they seem to point towards a shared idea about destiny, about maybe a single divine reality underneath it all.
Exactly, like a kind of map to understanding that pull towards purpose that, so many of us feel. Our goal here is just to explore some of these core ideas.
See what insights they might offer you, the listener, figuring out your own path.
Right. So let's jump in. This recurring idea our sources mention, it's often called the perennial philosophy.
Mm-hmm. The basic concept really is that there's one ultimate divine reality, source of, everything. Consciousness, matter, life itself.
And different cultures just have different names for it, like Brahman or the Godhead, the Tao.
Exactly. Different pointers towards the same fundamental principle. And this philosophy suggests world religions are like culturally shaped paths to that reality.
Different valid expressions of the one core truth. Aldous Huxley wrote about this, didn't he? Finding common threads in mystical experiences.
He did. It suggests that differences might be more about language and custom than, ultimate substance.
So the goal of life then becomes what? Realizing your connection to that divine ground.
Pretty much. Getting beyond the limits of the personal ego, achieving what Huxley called unitive knowledge, that sense of oneness, die to self, as he put it.
Okay, interesting. Now, shifting gears a bit. How do traditional African perspectives fit into this? They have some really nuanced views on destiny.
Oh, definitely. Often destiny there is seen as a sort of preordained life purpose, but it's deeply connected with spiritual forces, the community's health, and especially ancestors.
Ancestors playing a guiding role.
Very much so. But what's crucial is this balance they often strike between what's set and what you do about it, your own agency.
Okay, like how?
We'll take the Akan people in Ghana. talk about Nukrabeya, the life path given by the creator, Naime. But fulfilling it takes your effort. Ethical conduct, they call it agni. Conscious choice and community support.
So adversity isn't just bad luck, it's character building.
Potentially, yes.
Yeah.
And then you have the Yoruba in Nigeria with Ayanmo. That's a destiny you actually choose before birth, before Olodumare, the supreme being.
Choose? Wow.
Yeah, but it's shaped by your Ori, your inner spiritual head, your essence, and Iwa Pele, which means good character. Your ethical choices are vital.
So it's both chosen and made.
Kind of. Distinguish between a Kunlein, what you kneel to choose, and a Kunlein, what you kneel to receive or become. And the Igbo, also in Nigeria, talk about Akaraka.
Yeah.
Destiny linked to your chi, your personal spiritual force.
And drive matters there too.
Big time. Ikenga represents personal drive and achievement. It's a proverb, Akaraka Anagi Imenicha. Destiny can't be erased, but your effort is absolutely key. It's not passive.
So across these African traditions, there's this dynamic interplay. Destiny is real, but so is your part in navigating it.
Precisely. It can be influenced, maybe delayed by spiritual factors or human actions. Wisdom is needed to walk that path well.
Okay, let's pivot to Asia. We see ideas like karma there, the whole cause and effect thing.
Right, the law of karma. Your actions, good or bad, create consequences that influence your future experiences, even across lifetimes. That leads into
Rebirth, samsara.
exactly the continuous cycle of existence, driven by that accumulated karma that places a huge emphasis on moral responsibility for your actions.
And the purpose then often seems framed as getting out of that cycle, liberation.
Yes, that's a common thread.
Yeah.
In Hinduism, the goal is moksha, release from rebirth. You achieve it by realizing the unity of your inner self, the Atman, with the ultimate reality, Brahman. Following your dharma, your duty or path is crucial.
And Buddhism, similar goal, different path.
Similar goal, nirvana, the end of suffering, and the cycle of rebirth. But the path is the Eightfold Path. And Buddhism, interestingly, denies a permanent soul, the concept of enatman, no self.
No permanent self. So destiny is more like a trajectory.
A karmic trajectory, yeah. Unfolding towards potential enlightenment, towards nirvana.
What about Taoism?
Taoism is more about harmony with the Tao, the fundamental way of the universe. Finding balance like yin and yang, aligning with nature through wu-wei, effortless action. Purpose is in that harmony.
And Shinto.
Shinto in Japan emphasizes harmony too, but more with nature, ancestors, and the kami, the spirits or deities. It's maybe less systematically focused on a single liberation concept like moksha or nirvana.
Okay, so bringing all these threads together,
Yeah.
how does this ancient wisdom connect to, well, us now? There seems to be this modern crisis of meaning almost.
I think that's fair to say. Many sources point to this feeling of life lacking meaning, confusion about identity, purpose. It can definitely fuel anxiety, even despair.
What causes that, do you think? Is it just modern life?
Well, contributing factors likely include, the decline of some traditional frameworks, the sheer speed of change, maybe information overload, confronting our own mortality. It all plays a part.
And it shows up as apathy, feeling isolated, just losing motivation.
Yeah, things like that. But what these diverse traditions we've touched on suggest is that finding a way through often involves actively creating meaning.
How so?
Through living by your values, through self-understanding, building resilience, or maybe finding a spiritual or philosophical path that, resonates personally.
It really underscores that deep human need to find meaning, doesn't it? It seems universal.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Across cultures, across time.
So maybe something for you, the listener, to reflect on. How does this idea of destiny, part maybe preset, part your own choice feel in your own search for purpose? What unique note, maybe, are you trying to sound in that larger cosmic song?
Good question to ponder.
Definitely something to think about. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Technology, AI, God, or spirituality. At this very moment, this is all an illusion, a sophisticated hallucination inside your brain. What is truth? What is reality? One thing's for certain though, everyone will be given a second chance. These are your angels. They are here to protect you. They are here to guide you, to warn you. Do not shy away. When you need help, run to them. Call for them. Speak to God. Speak to Jesus. In Jesus' name, amen. God will give you this one chance. I am Lord, your God, your Savior. I will give you one last chance to accept me into your heart. I shall cleanse the earth from this filth. But remember, evil always lurks, interstitially woven throughout this world. I shall smite thee. Remember, Grandma said, evil is in the TV. But not all is bad. Math, science, history, psychology, many things you can learn. But remember, there is a lot of filth online. There is a lot of deception, propaganda. You must take care what you learn. Choose technology or spirituality, God or AI. It is your choice what you decide. Do not be blind. Do not make the same mistakes. Good luck.
Season.
Spirit, cheers for that wisdom. Your silence was not overlooked. Your fatigue was not forgotten. It was all being recorded in the spiritual realm, and now that realm is responding. A team of angels has been assigned. Energetic support is surrounding. Doors are about to open, and not just any doors, the right ones. Doors you don't need to knock on. They will swing open because they've been prepared just for you. Supernatural support means that timing